Hello, my name is Jamie and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Unlike any other YouTube channel that showcases Pokemon Go PvP content, mine exclusively showcases Shadow Pokemon. So, if you're into that type of content, I'd appreciate if you could like and subscribe. So, let's get into today's video. After Master League, running the spice of Hariyama, Electivire, Gyarados, my elo dropped to around the low 2000s from 2600. So today we're back at it with a team I have showcased on the channel before, featuring the crazy Shadow Cradily, as we do need to start getting our elo back up. So the team we're running today will be our Shadow Skarmory lead, running Air Slash, Sky Attack and Brave Bird. We're going to have the Cradily on the safe switch, operating with Bullet Seed, Leaf Blade and Stone Edge. And as a closer, we're going to be using Swampert. Obviously the Swampert Skarmory core is really strong. It's going to be running Mud Shot, the Legacy, Hydro Cannon, and as a coverage move we're going to be running Sludge Wave. This is a team that I've had great success with in the past, and we're going to hopefully climb some elo with it today. So without any further ado, let's get into the battles. In this first matchup we pick up a neutral lead against Azumarill. Now XL Azumarill is a thing. It is a bit more bulky than us and can win in even shielding scenarios. We build up to the Brave Bird and we go straight for this Sky Attack. We get a shield from the Azumarill. This is great. We love shield advantage with this team. They have got enough of the Hydro Pump, but they actually throw a Hydro Pump, so that does huge damage to us. However, we get this next Sky Attack, which should get him below half health. Sky Attack coming through. Does get the Azu quite low, and we're going to allow our Skarmory to go down. They bubble us down and we bring in Cradily. We're going to look to commit to the farm down. They are firing off a charge move, just to play rough, which we don't shield. We're hoping we can Bullet Seed down before they get to another charge move. Unfortunately they do get there, so we are going to shield this up, and we're now loaded on energy. And as we've seen previously, Cradily with energy is deadly. They actually bring in a Skarmory. As we know, Skarmory has no Cradily counter, so whatever they've got in the back is going to be even weaker to Cradily. So we switch out into Swampert. We'll shield this Sky Attack up, and we'll see what they've got in the back. In the back is our Wish Cache. So we're going to fire off this Hydro Cannon, which gets a shield. Looks like the opponent is going for the one-shot Blizzard, so we're going to do a nice bit of chip damage of another Hydro Cannon. And this is going to be the Blizzard, which will be enough to take out our Swampert. We're going to come back in with Cradily. We don't want to get hit with a Mud Bomb, so we overfarm just a touch. We know that Skarmory's dry in energy, so we play it safe. We fire off the Grass Knot, and we beat this Skarmory to the Stone Edge. And Cradily once again clutches out this first game. GG's to the opponent. Off to a nice 1-0 start. In this next battle, we pick up a lead against the Ninetales. If it's on Charm, it's great. On Powder Snow, it is a real problem for our team. This is the Powder Snow variant. So charge move coming through. These Weather Balls do hurt quite a lot, but we can tank a couple. Unfortunately, we let a Powder Snow through and we go straight for this Sky Attack. The Ninetales shields. And they're looking to get off this next move. We are going to let this Skarmory go down. I'm going to come in with Swampert. We'll take shield advantage. This could possibly be the triple Weather Ball team. And with shield advantage, Cradily will be able to sweep. Charge move coming through, Weather Ball. We get to this Hydro Cannon. Again, letting through a fast move. The opponent actually shields. They're now down 2 shields. So we're going to be able to shield this next move up, beat into a Hydro Cannon. I'm going to look to instantly swap to Cradily. So this Hydro Cannon will be enough to take out the Ninetales. We'll see what comes in. And in comes a Politoed. This Grass Knot is going to be enough to one-shot the Politoed, and we're going to see what they got in the back. And in the back is the Pelipper. So this is the triple Weather Ball team, and you're about to see Cradily nuke a Pelipper. Charge move coming through. They haven't built up to the Hurricane, so I don't respect it. And this Stone Edge is going to be more than enough to take out Pelipper. A nice one-shot. GG's to the opponent. Off to a 2-0 start. We pick up a dreadful lead against Stunfisk. We switch out instantly into our Cradily, and the opponent switches out into a Vigoroth. So we're hard counting the lead and hard counting on the swap. This Grass Knot does a nice chunk of damage. These counters are really chunking us down. Charge move come through. It's going to be a body slam, which is resisted. We are now going to be able to take shield advantage. So we get to this next grass knot. Opponent is going to have to shield or lose switch. Opponent does shield. Charge move coming through. This is going to be the body slam, which I am going to let go through as we're unable to win switch. We're going to wait out a switch timer and come back in with Skarmory. The Vigoroth is going to make a move, which is the body slam. We aren't going to shield this. So with Charger coming through, that Stunfisk switched out with 3 mud shots. So I'm going to let him do 2 more mud shots and attempt to catch the rock slide on my Swampert, which we do here. So now it all depends what's in the back. We're up shields, we're in a great position. Let's see if Swampert can clutch out this game. And in the back is a Politoed, so this is terrible. We're hard countered on the lead, on the swap, and in the back. So there's now going to be a bait game. We build up to the just over the sludge wave and I go straight for it. Let's see if the opponent wants to shield. The opponent does shield. So unfortunately this looks like a GG. Just a hard counter team. You are going to come into this. Hydro Cannon coming through. We're going to do some nice chip damage. My switch timer is now up. So I'm now going to instantly swap and look to get off this Sky attack. This is going to be enough to take out the Politoed. But unfortunately this Stunfisk is too healthy. And our Swampert is almost out of HP. Charge move coming through. We are going to shield it up. Build up a little bit more energy and we're going to go for this Brave Bird. This should get the Stunfisk into the yellow. We would need another Brave Bird to take out, but unfortunately we're not going to survive this Rock Slide. So this Rock Slide is going to take our Skarmory out and our Swampert is too low on health to reach a charge move. GG's to that opponent. So 2-1 in the set. Unfortunately that team just completely hard countered ours. But you are going to get that. So moving on into this next battle, we pick up a lead against an Altaria. This is quite a good lead for us, as we do resist all their moves, but Dragon Breath is super oppressive. Opponent switches out into Swampert, so we bring in our Cradily. We're going to allow this Hydro Cannon to come through. Hydro Cannon is neutral due to our Rock Grass type, and you can see it does really do a lot of damage. This Grass Knot will either get the shield or take out the Swampert. Opponent shields. We are going to have to shield up this charge move, as this would take us out. And now we're going to look to Bullet Seed down. So we're going to shield up this next move and we're now going to be loaded full of energy. If the Altaria comes back in, they are now in Stone Edge range. We'll see what the opponent wants to do. They actually bring in an Azumarill. So these Grass Knots are going to hit for a lot of damage. The first one gets the shield. I throw in the middle of the bubble animation to make sure they don't catch this second Grass Knot on the Altaria. This is around 60%. And we look to switch out. We fire off this Brave Bird. The opponent has switched, so the Altaria is going to eat this Brave Bird. Does huge damage. And we are now going to be able to farm down before they make a move. In comes the Azumarill. I'm just going to fire off this Sky attack as my defense is lowered. I don't want to get bubbled down before I make the Brave Bird. And the Azumarill actually throws its energy. So this is definitely going to be a GG. Our Swampert isn't going to have to do anything because one Bullet Seed is going to be enough to take out the Azumarill. GG's to that opponent. So we are now 3-1 in the set. Let's see if we can clutch out this last game. We pick up an absolutely dreadful lead. We meet a fire type into our Skarmory. We switch out into Cradily. They fire for charge move. We do eat this neutral Weather Ball. An opponent brings in Galvantula. We go straight for the Stone Edge. We're not baiting. Opponent doesn't shield and that's one shot. Straight in with a Spider and straight out. We get to another Stone Edge. Let's see if the opponent's learnt their lesson. Let's see if they want to respect the Stone Edge this time. Opponent does shield. We get a nice bit of lag. Unfortunately, the lag has prevented us from reaching a second Stone Edge, which is unfortunate. However, we have now flipped this opening matchup, so we are going to bring in Swampert. Opponent throws straight away. I'm expecting this to be a Weather Ball, which it is. Opponent has got a lot of energy, but not enough for a Solar Beam, so I expect this could be the Psyshock, which again, we don't need to shield at this stage. And in the back, they've got a Swampert of their own, so we bring back in our Skarmory. These Hydro Cannons do around half health, so we can't tank another one. So we are going to have to shield this up to get off our Sky attack. We overfarm a little bit. I imagine this Sky Attack will get the shield, which it does. I'm going to allow this to go down as we don't want the Ninetales to come in and farm us down. So we come in, do one mod shot, fire off his Hydro Cannon, which will take out the Swampert, and we've now saved the shield in case the Ninetales gets to a move, which it doesn't, and this Hydro Cannon isn't enough to close out this last game. So GG's to that opponent. So we go 4-on-1 in this set. You can see the Swampert Skarmory core super strong, and in my opinion the perfect team partner for these two is the Cradily. So after a rough few sets in Master League running the Spice, we're back at it and back gaining Elo. The only loss we took there was a hard counter team, but we managed to get our results going in the right direction. So we are going to try and run some Remix Cup, as I haven't dived into that. I haven't actually played much in the last few days, I've had a lot on. However, I will be back at it with a Remix Cup video in the not so distant future. I'd just like to say thank you for watching, and if you are one of the 94% of people that do watch my videos and aren't subscribed, I'd really appreciate if you did smash that subscribe button. And I'll see you all in the next one.